Hi guys, hi everybody, welcome. Thank you for showing up. I'm doing an all signs video. We're gonna do the natural order of the zodiac, Aries through Pisces. I'm curious about finding out what it is that they're not telling you that they feel for you, but I do want to compare what they actually tell you they feel versus what they're not telling you that they feel. So we're going to get two different drum beats for each sign. So let's start with Aries. Aries. Wow, they love you. They love you dearly. I think they tell you every day. That's how much they love you. Many times a day. I think that they also have let you know how much they waited on you before even being with you in a relationship. It was something that, you know, they really stuck around for, like they held on and they waited and waited and waited and waited for you. But I'm sure they've already told you this, and this is what we're looking at. So now let's look at what they're not telling you that they feel. They feel that time isn't moving fast enough. They wish things would pick up faster. They want a lot of action. And at the same time, they're the kind of person that is actually doing more waiting on you. They have this expectation, unfortunately, that I wouldn't say exactly what it is, except for the fact that they're waiting for something big to happen. Page of Swords and Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So right now, nothing is going the way they want, but they're expecting this big thing. And they're doing more waiting around it. They're on the lookout for that thing to finally happen. So I'm not sure if they want you to level up. Maybe they're waiting on a proposal, maybe like whichever next step would be between the two of you. Let's move on to Taurus. So Taurus, in case you don't know, we're looking at how the person feels for you, yes, but we're also comparing that to what they're not telling you that they feel for you. So first, we're going to look at how they feel. They're very much in their head about you. They feel that they've invested a lot of energy into you or into the relationship, but they've also waited a long time for you. I just did Aries. There was a lot of waiting as well. The person was willing to wait. So it feels a little bit like this, except in your case, this person is feeling like it was rather a waste of their time instead of being something that eventually yielded results. So it doesn't feel like you two are together, to be very honest. And they think about it all the time. They think about, the way things happened or didn't happen actually in your case. So let's look at what they're not telling you. The Two of Swords in the reverse. They've made a decision. They were tired of, Nine of Swords in the reverse. They made a decision not to stress over it anymore. They were way too much in their heads before. So they've completely done a 180 on you, and they're choosing themselves, I guess. You could put it that way. Let's look at Gemini now. So Gemini, first we start with how they feel, and then we're going to look at what they're not telling you that they feel, right? So they might have already expressed to you, and the way they feel now is complete with you. It's beautiful. They feel complete, but they also feel like you're a piece of work. So it's like, as much as they appreciate the match, they also feel like you're a maverick. So they might appreciate that and actually love this about you, the fact that you're somewhat of a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get with you. So let's see now what they're not telling you that they feel. It's interesting. They don't feel like the relationship can last. They don't feel like it can grow past what it's already grown. So as much as they feel you complete them, they always have this doubt where, because of your attitude or the way they perceive you or the way they experience the relationship with you, that a catastrophe could occur at any time and you could change your mind. And, you know, they, I guess, draft the worst case scenarios all the time. So they are feeling like it is going to be sort of, how can I say this? They could be afraid that it's a missed opportunity to have someone that they feel they have such a bond with. But at the same time, it feels like they've hit the limits of where it could go. So I think they're quite disappointed, actually. They feel sort of a little bit like surrendering, if you want. It's a form of surrender. Resignation, like almost to resign oneself to what they perceive this relationship is like. Which tells me that they have a poor view on, you know, the possibilities and the potential. It's too bad. It's really too bad. Cancer, let's do you. Let's do your reading. So we're starting with how the person feels, and then we're comparing with what they hide that they feel for you. They have a lot of optimism when it comes to you. I think they also feel like the sort of energy around you always picks up some kind of like things can't go wrong when they're around you. They find you secretive. They feel that they feel somewhat distant. They have this kind of silent admiration for you, where they prefer to maybe repress or hold back and not tell you everything. So that's perfect. Let's look at what they hide that they feel. Okay, they feel they're not good enough, but they want it all with you. So maybe they think poorly of themselves. They have a kind of a rotten self-image here. They're not very self-confident. But they do have confidence in the fact that they could, you know, be someone that could bring you happiness. I think it's more, the self-confidence is more about their looks more than anything. Because you really pick them up, right? You really make them feel, and this is something they could have expressed to you, or that you know that they feel around you, just how much you have an aura that actually makes them feel better. It's very soothing and healing. Okay, let's do Leo. Leo, we're looking at your person's feelings, and then we're comparing with what they hide that they feel for you. Okay. So, you know, they feel that they have to work really, really hard at the relationship. They feel that you're not going to like me, but they feel like you feel like a bottomless pit where they always invest a lot of time and energy and effort, but it doesn't feel or doesn't seem to be yielding any results. They don't feel things to be progressing. So I don't know if they feel that something is lacking, maybe. Now let's look at how they feel, but what they hide, they feel. They feel things are really unfair with you. Oof. Unfair because things are very complicated between the two of you in their mind's eye, right? The way that they perceive the relationship and the way they feel about you is quite attached. And yet this investment where they feel that they're outpouring so much but get little in return, or feel that it's kind of a waste, that they could keep giving to you and it's not really either coming back to them or whatever. That's what's unfair for them. To them. I'm just trying to sense if there's anything else I want to say, because I did get the devil in the reverse. In what they're hiding, there's a little bit of they do like little things behind your back, quote unquote. For them, they feel inconsequent, like as if it was trivial. Like there might be things, little things that they do for themselves, but they don't tell you. So it's a little bit like, it's not really cheating because they're not fully cheating, and it's not really doing something bad because it's not really fully bad, but it's always these little things that are done, but mostly they're not being told, and they're repetitive. They could be getting in the way. Okay, let's do Virgo. Virgo, we're looking at how they feel for you, but we're also comparing this with how they feel for you, but that they're not telling you that they feel. Okay. They've made themselves very clear to you that they're super attracted, but that they want to stay single. I think they've been honest, or at least that's how they feel. So maybe that's all they want with you. Hopefully they've been upfront. But let's see now what they hide. Okay. I'm going to reserve that thought. Okay, you're not going to like me. Page of Pentacles in the reverse with Star in the reverse. They don't think really highly of you, unfortunately. They think most likely that you're like a downgrade. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to offend you. But that's how they feel. That it's a small thing for them, that it's not really important in their eyes, that you're not really important. They mostly are attracted to you, and that's what matters. I guess it's the only thing that matters for them. So either you're having fun with them and you're okay with that. If not, I would suggest maybe to not engage. especially now that we know what they think of you, that they're not saying, right? And it wasn't nice. So, okay, let's do Libra. Libra, we're looking at how they feel, and then we will compare this to what they're hiding that they're feeling for you. Okay. That's funny. I think it's the exact same cards that I got for Aries. Like literally. So this person feels they want to come back to you, but they don't know how to. It's a little bit of an energy of being stuck, literally, and not knowing how to get unstuck. It feels like they're lacking imagination in like finding something interesting to tell you, finding like the right invitation, the right setting, the right timing. They have this like incredibly, they're clueless. They seem to have like not an ounce of creativity. I'm so sorry. That's how they feel. They don't know how to get to you, which angle to take. So let's see what they're hiding now. Oh wow, they're pretty much in the blues about you. They're very, you know what? I think now with the moon that came out, I think I understand better why they're unable to know how to approach you. They're absolutely overwhelmed by their emotions, but they're also overwhelmed by like maybe your reaction, what it could be. They can't face that. Like they won't be able to sustain emotionally. They wouldn't be able to sustain I guess either rejection or whichever way, if you're not responsive in the way that they want, I guess, or in the way that they're hoping. So let's look at one more. Two of Cups in the reverse. You see they're super negative. They're starting off on the wrong foot. They're starting off with like, you know, already like the wrong, they're starting with in the wrong way. So it's the same with how they're trying to approach you, how they feel that they can't. They just don't know how to position themselves. It's like they're defeated even before the fact. It's so silly. That's how they feel. Okay, let's do, was that Libra? I think that was Libra. Let's do Scorpio. Libra, in case I forgot you, I'm sorry. But let's do Scorpio now. Okay, Scorpio, we're looking at how they feel for you. And then we're comparing with what they're hiding that they feel for you. Okay. They have a lot of love for you, but at the same time, they hold it back. They are kind of waiting for an opening from you. It feels like you could know this person. So it doesn't feel like a first attempt. It feels like someone that's tried multiple times to express their love to you, but I don't think they've been very successful at it. I don't think they've managed to either fully express themselves, either just come across to you as, you know, someone loving. I think they're doing a really bad job at it. Albeit the feelings, right? So what they're hiding that they feel, they actually want to talk. They don't seem to be very... It's like having all these things to say, but like never saying them, yet having this deep urge to like share themselves with you. So it's like, I can't imagine just how much pent-up energy that may be and how many like thoughts and feelings they would have actually shared if they had the guts. Ah, look at that. This is what they feel that they're hiding, that I'm telling you that they have all these things to say. A second page came out, the emotional one. So, I mean, they would like want to like share a lot of things and also very, very sensitive things. So they're hiding like also great vulnerability because the pages are very sweet. So this person has a very sweet personality that they hide. But they do have feelings for you. Strong ones. Okay, let's do Sagittarius. How do they feel? Eight of Swords in the reverse. I'm going to wait and pull another card. Sorry. They can't make it. They feel they can't make it with you. It's almost like they have this doubt or fear, or they just feel a little, they feel to me almost like someone who is always like almost ready to do something, express something, and yet like always holding themselves back, but at the very last minute. So like someone that you can sense, them, you can actually feel something coming from them, but yet it never crosses their lips, or they just don't do the actions that could eventually match what you're sensing they're feeling. So let's see what they hide that they feel. They have this very strong, I want to say desire. They have a desire to be with you, to actually, they feel like they want to commit, that they would want to like spend most of their time with you. Like they don't want to feel like separate. But at the same time, they don't want to come across as overbearing. They don't want to like smother you. So they're not really telling you just how much they want to be with you. I think that they've thought of like formalizing something with you. They just haven't said anything about it, because there will always be on the brink of, you know, always fearing actually taking action, even more so than words, right? I think that doing things, you know, following through on what they think and then say. I mean, actions never seem to come with them. Let's look at Capricorn. Capricorn, how do they feel for you? And what are they hiding that they feel for you? We're comparing both. So we start with what they feel. They're very attracted to you. They're especially enthusiastic. Oh, look at this. I mean, this is like incredible It's a surge of energy. It's almost like you electrify them. You really light them up. They feel comfortable around you, and at the same time they feel like, okay, how can I say this? It's a cool mix. It's like feeling super relaxed, okay? Like the Sun card here is super easygoing. And at the same time, they're like super perky. So very like, they feel they can stand straight. They feel they can take matters into their own hands. They have this very, I want to say, assurance. They didn't turn. So let's look at what they're hiding that they're feeling, because I mean, with this kind of combination, it feels like you already know what they feel for you. Judgment. Best reading of the night. Judgment with the Two of Cups. So what they're hiding that they're feeling for you is very simple. They want, if it's someone that you know that you broke off with, which seems impossible, it feels impossible because of how they feel for you. I personally don't feel they would have let you go at all, ever. But it looks like you're having a second go around at this relationship. It appears that either it's like renewing vows, or it's sort of rejuvenating the connection through maybe doing something really special. It's an incredible read. All four cards were upright. Came out upright. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, let's do Aquarius. Aquarius. How do they feel for you? Okay. So they've made a firm decision to walk away. I don't know if they've told you, but they feel that they need to remove themselves from a situation with you. And I did it on purpose to say they're removing themselves from a situation with you. So maybe they're not walking away fully from the connection. But the Emperor here tells me that something really didn't fly with them. They made a very firm decision, is what I've already said, but it's like a little bit like I just said for another sign, taking matters into their own hands, like having to maybe solve something without you. So they feel they need to gain control, regain control of a situation. I don't feel that it feels exterior to the relationship. That's really interesting. That's very intuitive. It's not really in the cards, right? This Eight of Cups could be walking away from the relationship with you. It could be just interpreted as they feel they need to step out. That's interesting. That's pretty much what it really is. It's like stepping out of, or wanting to take a step back from you, or from a situation that occurred with you. I'm stuck on that. Sorry. So let's see what they're hiding that they're feeling. They're sort of okay, they feel like they've protected their hearts by showing you indifference, but they're not telling you that they've done that. It's like They did it for themselves. There's two cards of, there's a little bit of, yeah, closing down, closing out, walking out, stepping back, wanting some insight. They gave up. That's what it is. They've already given up. They've made the decision to give up, to walk away, to ignore you, to maybe remove themselves, to close down. I don't know. Here, it feels like you would already know. And these are the cards of the feelings that they could have already expressed to you. It's just that the same seems to happen in what they're hiding. They're hiding that they're not gonna, they're giving up. They're dropping this. Okay, Aquarius, that was disappointing for you. I apologize for the message. I guess the silver lining is that they're not hiding anything of how they feel for you. So I guess it's a positive in disguise. All right, let's do Pisces now. Pisces, let's look at how they feel first, and then we'll compare with what they're hiding that they're feeling for you. Okay. Okay, they feel either that you're mysterious, or they feel that the relationship, like the communication is not open with you, so there's like an air of mystery always floating around. And kind of not always sure what you're doing. They feel maybe a sense of defeat, a little bit like on the side of the betrayal as well. Like they feel that they've been maybe unjustly pinned down. Let's see what they're hiding. They're hiding some instability, and they're hiding the fact that they're having a hard time coping. I think it has to do with, first of all, they're not expressive. So a lot of their feelings are bottled up. And if they feel they've been done wrong, they haven't been really expressing that. Look, High Priestess with the Ten of Swords. So maybe they feel a relationship is over with you, but it feels something about being pinned down, like not, how can I put this? The noise outside is distracting me. You probably are not hearing it, but it is distracting me. Apologies. So this feeling of being pinned down, it's a little bit like, okay. I know I spoke of mystery before because of the High Priestess, right? So there's something that they're not really pinning down, and yet they feel like they can't get out of this situation, or just that it's done, right? That they can't change things, they can't reverse engineer anything. But what they're hiding is that they're quite unstable because of that resulting, right, from that. I'm trying to sense out like part of the instability is linked to this person is sort of a masochist. It's a strange one. It's a little bit like enduring a situation that is really not comfortable, and a lot of things are not said, only felt, and things seem to be like overall negative, and the feelings that come with it are very harsh. So the person is feeling super uncomfortable, and at the same time what they're hiding there is that although it makes them feel like out of sorts, or, you know, at least far from being centered, on the contrary, I don't think they have solid footing at all. Almost like not having a grasp on themselves, and yet they're sort of, I don't know, I want to say like bathing in this negativity, or this particular, they almost enjoy that. They enjoy them like a martyr. It's so strange. Maybe they have a martyr syndrome. Anywho, okay guys, this is what I've got for you. Hopefully it was entertaining, or it led you somewhere. Maybe you got some clues, who knows. Please like the video, share, subscribe. I'll see you soon. Thanks.